I've let you guys down. I was wrong about the Kings making the playoffs. Tonight, the Boston Celtics stuck the knife in the hearts of millions of Kings fans, including myself. When the season began, I thought the Kings would get 25, maybe 30 wins. It wasn't looking good. And then the team gave fans hope. They gave me hope. And when Bogdanovich hit that buzzer beater to beat the Los Angeles Lakers in Golden One Center, that's the day when I predicted the Kings would make the playoffs. Then I doubled down after the post-trade Harrison Barnes, and I said they will for sure make the NBA playoffs. Now, they're still mathematically alive, but as I stated in the description, they are emotionally eliminated. It's really difficult for a team to shoot 56% from the free throw line, and that being one of their biggest bugaboos all season long on the road. You cannot miss the amount of free throws that you miss and expect to win basketball games. It's not possible. Not in a city like Boston where their fans will heckle you all game long. They will be on top of you all game long. It's already difficult enough to beat the Celtics as it is because they're so talented. But when you shoot 56% from the free throw line, it makes matters worse. I'm not proud to admit that I was wrong. And if you guys bet your houses, I'm really sorry. That wasn't my intention to mislead you guys. But my hopes are officially over. I don't think they'll make the playoffs. They are now 33-34, a game below 500. They are 13-20 away. Congrats to the Boston Celtics. They took care of business at Golden One Center, beating the Kings by 2 points. Tonight, they beat the Kings by 6 points at TD Garden, which I had the pleasure of visiting 2 years ago when the Celtics also destroyed the Kings on the Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, to be exact. 2 years ago when the Super Bowl was in Santa Clara, I was there covering the game in Boston. That was an awesome experience. And I witnessed the passion from those Boston Celtics fans firsthand. There's a lot of Boston Celtics fans in Sacramento a week ago. The Kings could have won this game, but again, when you shoot that percentage from the free throw line, and then every other department, they did well. They shot the same, 50%, 32% from three, only had 10 turnovers, right? 10 turnovers. But again, you can't give away basketball points. They are free. Free throws are free. You should work on your free throws. Who missed the most free throws today? De'Aaron Fox was 4 of 8, 50%. Not acceptable from your best player. Needs to be better. Willie Cauley-Stein, 0 of 2. Harrison Barnes, 3 of 4. Marvin Bagley, 3 of 4, a lot better. De'Aaron Fox cost the team 4 points. De'Aaron Fox finished with 19 points on 15 shots, 9 assists, 7 rebounds. Buddy Hield, 34 points on 24 shots, very efficient. 6 of 10 from 3, 7 assists, 4 rebounds. Guy is a baller. I know he said he would bet his house, and it seems like that bet will not go through. And I know he later said that he didn't bet his house and stuff like that, but it's really unfortunate to say the least. Again, shout out to the Boston Celtics who are playing better as of late. They went 3-1 on their West Coast road trip. The Kings were one of the 3 teams they beat, and they ended up losing to the Clippers on that final game. And now they start off their homestand on a very nice Morris, 36 minutes, 21 points. Tatum, 15 points. Horford, 12 points. Kyrie, 31 points on 28 shots. Not very efficient. But again, he's Kyrie. He's going to take the volume shots. He's a volume scorer. Marcus Smart, 3 of 5, 7 points. He does all the little things. He plays aggressive defense, and he's just a hell of a basketball player. Hell of a basketball player. Hayward in 19 minutes at 10 points. Baines, 20. Baines has 6. Jaylen Brown off the bench with 22 points in 32 minutes. Great game by Jaylen Brown. Marvin Bagley in his return, 5 of 9, 14 points, 6 boards, very solid. Harry Giles, 19 minutes as well, 4 points, 4 rebounds. Bogdan Bogdanovic, 9 points in 18 minutes. Needs to be better as well. But the bench didn't play big minutes tonight. Bielita, 9 points in 27 minutes, 6 boards. Collison had 10 points, 13 rebounds, 29 minutes. So you see a repetitive theme here. The Kings can't make free throws. I don't know how many times I have to harp on it, but he just can't. I appreciate everybody that's joining in right now. Someone says, Justin says, there's no doubt the Kings will be in the playoffs. I've already made this bold prediction that the Kings will be a top 5 team next year in the West. Now, a lot of people may agree with it. Some people may disagree with it. I think they'll be the Nuggets of next season where they take that jump. They'll miss the playoffs by a little bit. Last year, the Nuggets missed it by a game. They lost that final game to Minnesota. This year, they took that huge leap. The team is very deep, well coached. Dave Yeager will continue to coach the team next season. Make no mistake about it. That is what it is. Vlade Divac has done a marvelous job with his basketball team, acquiring Harrison Barnes, who I believe the Kings will offer an extension. I know someone just mentioned Tobias Harris. I don't know how that dynamic would work. I think he stays in Philadelphia. He likes it there. That's what I believe. Will the Boston Celtics make it to the NBA Finals? I do not believe they will make it to the NBA Finals. They will most likely get bounced in that second round. Philadelphia, Milwaukee, and Toronto are better teams than Boston currently. That's what I believe. As of right now, I have the Bucks going to the finals. That does change whenever I see the Raptors play. But if I have to choose right now, I would say Milwaukee makes it to the NBA Finals. Game 7, Toronto, Milwaukee. Whoever has home court advantage will most likely be Milwaukee. That will be the biggest determination factor on who wins that series. I really believe that. Because the role players for both teams will play well at home, and then they tend to not show up on the road. Just the way it is. I don't know why. Now, I would have loved for the Kings to face the Warriors in that first round. That was a dream matchup for Northern California. It didn't happen. It's not going to happen unless they win every single game from here on out. And they have some help from Utah, from Los Angeles, from San Antonio. Those teams continue to win basketball games. Utah won 120-100 in Minnesota tonight. Right now, we have Denver and Dallas playing. Denver's up by 1 point on TNT, 50-49. Your beard looks like mine. You look sleepy, bruh. I am sleepy. Today, woke up at 5, want to go hoop at 6. You guys know I hope Tuesdays and Thursdays on Hurley and Fulton, 24-hour fitness. I invite you guys, if you guys are locals here in Sacramento, would love for you guys to come out and hoop. Also went to Sac State today. I hooped at 2, so I did a 2-a-days. I was testing out the new crossover culture shoes. I really liked them. The traction was phenomenal. Obviously, you still have to break them in. They are a little bit stiff, just like any other shoe that I've worn. And you do get the blisters because I did play a lot today. Again, stiffness, but the traction was really good. I thought the comfort at first was really good until obviously you start playing, you start running, stuff like that. So ankle support was really good. So they're more of a mid. I got the mids. There's a high, there's a low. Sorry about that. Crossover Culture is a local business. They are think their headquarters are in San Francisco or somewhere in the Bay Area, and I support them. You know, we support the small businesses, and I'm hoping that they do get a lot of sales after people read and listen to my shoe review on them. I'm gonna be very honest and transparent. The things that I like, the things that I don't like. So far, so good. Had a good experience with them again. I do have blisters on my feet. Played very hard today. Shout out to people who play with me. I was out there balling. And yeah, like you said, Tony, I do look sleepy because I am sleepy. What's up, Brandon Rogers? Because people are always looking for someone to blame. I hope Dave Yeager will coach next season. He will. They always blame either the coach or Willie, which is not realistic. It's called a team sport for a reason. Agree 1000%. Brandon Rogers. Like Malone from a few years ago, I was surprised they let him go. He was also the only coach Cousins liked. Leo, do you think it's the most handsome player? What do you think on the Celtics, bro? Come on, man. You're weird. Much love, man. Tanvir, much love, brother. Well, I don't think they'll make the playoffs unless they just go on this magical run, which is very possible. Again, they could have won tonight. They were up big in that first quarter, and the lead disintegrated. For whatever reason, they allow these teams back. They punch them in the throat, and you got to continue to put your foot on their throats and just hammer them. The Kings did not do that tonight. Again, I apologize to the people that may have made some bets for the Kings to make the playoffs. I know I was very adamant and very confident in them making the playoffs. I'm officially off that bandwagon, just hoping for a lot more development from the younger guys. They have nothing to lose. They should try and win every single game, even if they don't make the playoffs. That should be the plan. Again, marvelous job by Vlade Divac, marvelous job by Dave Yeager. All in all, there have been nights where he has been outcoached. I was very adamant about that as well. But there have been nights where he's outcoached a lot of these other coaches, right? And it happens like that. You have a young team, not much experience on the team. And for the people that say, oh, well, Iman Shumpert would have made, no, Iman Shumpert is a role player. He is a 10-minute night guy. He is just what he is. He's Iman Shumpert. He helped the culture. He brought that swagger early on in the season. The last 2 months before he got traded, he was really bad. Make no mistake about it. And I understand that he brought that toughness on defense, but he was also analytically one of the worst defenders, along with the other guys like De'Aaron Fox, Buddy Hield, and Bogdan Bogdanovic on the perimeter. The Kings are one of the worst defensive teams. Iman Shumpert was part of that. Harrison Barnes comes, and when he's on there, they have one of the best defensive ratings. Why is that? Because he's an elite defender, and that's the difference. So people say, well, they could have had Iman instead of Alec Burks. It doesn't make a difference. Potatoes, potatoes. The dude's a bench player. At this point, as I said in today's post on Instagram, if De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield don't take that leadership role, then what are we hoping for? These guys are men. They're not children anymore. That needs to stop. Well, he's going to help them off the bench and cheer them on. Bro, they have enough cheerleaders. They're called assistant coaches, okay? They have their own teammates who cheer for them all game long. That is so overrated and so overstated, the importance of a guy like that. I mean, they have veterans on there. Costa Kufis. Iman Shumpert was not the difference, guys. Come on. Just stop it already. I'm going to end it there, guys. I appreciate you guys. All love and support that you guys have given us. Again, ACFest is March 21st, which is next Thursday. Would love to see you guys there. We're having a kickoff show starting at 10 a.m. Prep Joya is waiting for you guys. He's going to have a lot of prizes, a lot of awesome t-shirts. The first 200 people get a free t-shirt, an ACFest limited edition. Awesome shirt. I have mine, and I can't wait to wear it again. This show was presented by Valley Tire Center. I'll see you guys on March 21st. Thank you guys so much. Hit that like button. Really helps us out. Or the dislike button, whichever one you feel I deserve. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see you on the next one.